The brothers Chap spent quite some time promoting Trogdor the board game, and rightly so, but which was the best promo video? Welcome to the D-List, the show where I list things and my name begins with a D. And you may have just watched my list ranking my favorite commercials for Homestar Runner products, but within that category lies a far more consummate subcategory, videos encouraging you to check out all the majesty of Trogdor the board game. So let's rank those. Number 9. Trogdor the board game playthrough. Strong Bad, Strong Sad, Homestar Runner, and Human Mike play a full game of Trogdor.
I'm here with Strong Bad.
Hi guys!
And Strong Sad.
Greetings!
And Homestar Runner.
Oh, hello!
I would love to find out that this whole game was played with Matt wearing two Brother Strong gloves on two different hands, and Mike occasionally putting the Homestar puppet on one hand.
And then we have to burninate the thatched roof cottages.
Say it the right way, Mike.
Come on, you know Mike's not the voice actor you are, SB.
And Homestar, it's your turn.
I get to talk. Nobody remembers me over here.
Yeah, some parts of it drag a bit, which is just accurate to the game night experience, but the highlights are pretty high.
Spawn peasants come from the Trog meter.
So the peasants are born from Trogdor's stomach, is that what you're telling me?
So, don't think too much on it, Strong Bad. Don't think too much on it.
And even the creators of the game sometimes forget a rule or two, but fortunately there's an ever-pedantic Strong Sad to address it in post.
Whoops dang! The Troghammer should have repaired that cottage. But it's okay. A different knight's about to repair it anyways. So stop yelling at me.
At about 40 minutes, this is an uncharacteristically long piece of Homestar media, which is fun to have, but it does mean I don't revisit it nearly as often as the other promo videos. Number 8. Magic's and Emergencies Expando Deck. The first, and so far only, expansion pack for the Trogdor board game was promoted with this little ad.
It's like new cards that they didn't think of the first time they made the game. That's right.
In true Brothers Chap style, it's self-promotion laced with self-deprecation.
Brand new action cards with the kind of dumb names that you've come to expect. Peasant intern.
We also find out here that Strong Sad is clearly the best commercial actor in the gang, at least in terms of line delivery.
I cast a spell of unvoidity!
What the?
Well, maybe second best after Onion Powder Bubs. Number 7. Trogdor the board game launch video. The one that started it all, with the same announcers as the Peasant's Quest trailer, one of whom seems to have forgotten pronunciations.
Trogdor, a cooperative game of burnination, majesty, and consummate V's.
Yes, with this video, Board Electrics has officially gone from a cutaway gag and a DVD-exclusive spee mail to a full-fledged creator of an actual product. But they'll still call back to that cutaway gag in the DVD-exclusive spee mail.
The company that made that game, Jervy Scat.
On the surface, calling back to a DVD-exclusive joke may not seem like a way to cast a particularly wide net with your advertising, but it is going to resonate with the people who already like giving you money.
By pledging to this hard drive. Fund drive. What is it? Fundraiser drive.
The video gives the basic most overview of the game, basically physicalizing the gameplay of Trogdor with one exclamation point, the arcade game, but adding that second exclamation point of physical items and also Peasant's Quest lore.
Using your unique powers and enchanted items. Take turns controlling the Burninator in order to achieve your goal of burninating the entire countryside, burninating all the peasants, and of course, burninating all the thatched roof cottages.
And Homestar's commercial acting has improved slightly from his Fluffy Puff Halloween days.
I drew Wingaling. I can start my turn anywhere on the game board.
Look, as long as he remembers his lines, that's a plus. The Vid Electrics duo, on the other hand, has shown no growth since the Peasant's Quest preview.
What do you mean there's no graphics in board games?
Well, there's graphic design.
You don't design graphics!
You don't?
You program them!
Number 6. Six-Sided Die. This is a whole sub-series within this subcategory, so I could queue up another video here where I rank these all individually, but I won't. Not this year anyway. Maybe down the line in a future Decemberween, if I've run out of other Homestar things to list, I'll revisit this category, but for now I'm just going to talk about them all as a single entity.
Six-sided... Whoa. Six-sided... Oh! Six... Oh!
Anyway, this is Strong Sad's board game review show, focusing almost entirely on one board game in particular. The board game that they were mostly released as Kickstarter updates for, which seems like a conflict of interest for a review show. Anyway, in the first episode, Strong Sad and Mike play a little bit of the game to give a general overview.
Stonkler has wraparound movement, which allows Trogdor to move. If he was here and wanted to move west, he would jump over here. If he was here and wanted to move south, he would jump up here. Normally, Trogdor can't do that unless you have this special power, but the knights, archers, and peasants all do that automatically, have that wraparound.
Oh, like a King's Quest game.
Oh, come on. I can't imagine anything in Peasantry resembling anything from King's Quest.
We, of course, in the vein of Teen Girl Squad, say, arrowed.
Well, it's a pretty good strong bad, Mike.
Yeah, nice work, Mike. Have you been taking voice lessons from the cheat?
All in all, it's a great way to encourage my weird obsession with my brother that mistreats me.
Oh, Strong Sad, please go back to therapy. Anyway, the next episode features Strong Sad playing a non-Trogdor game with the co-star of the Trogdor movie.
Mr. Lucky Yates!
Hi, Strong Sad.
So, thanks for coming on the six-sided die, Lucky.
I'm very excited about this one.
We should give everybody a little background, I suppose. Lucky and I have sort of a standing date. We go thrifting together.
We are thrift store friends.
That's right. That's how we met.
That's right. This is our first venture outside of the world of thrifting together.
Ooh, mixing up your friendships, playing board games with Lucky now. I really hope this means we get to see you go thrifting with Hamsar.
Why don't you tell them what we found at the thrift shop?
Oh man, I'm really excited about this one. Don't make Daddy PO'd.
Look, they built the prop for the launch video. I'm frankly surprised they didn't try to get even more use out of it after this.
And maybe we have to get to the lawnmower to do our chores and then maybe back? I don't know.
It definitely wouldn't PO him if we did our chores.
That's
maybe
what I'm
that's
assuming.
Our goal, yeah.
This is just Calvin Ball chaos, with the two trying to make sense of game pieces designed not to make sense. It's great.
Oh, you're confronting Daddy.
Oh, maybe, is this when we need to write something?
I think this is perhaps where we need to pen a note to Daddy. Perhaps a note of appreciation. Would you like to dictate one to me?
Okay. Dear Daddy, just wanted to let you know that we like how not PO'd you are.
This still feels like it makes more sense than Jervy Scat.
Well, Lucky, what do you think? How close do you think we came to the real deal?
I don't know that we came close at all, but I think we certainly improved upon the game.
Absolutely.
From here on in, the episodes get more bite-sized, focusing on specific aspects of the game. In the next episode, Strong Sad breaks down Peasant Burnination.
And once a peasant has finished his path of burnination, he does not go into the Trog meter. He goes into the void. Oh, I guess this was better than the plague.
And I guess it's a recipe?
So there you have it. Peasant burnination 4 ways. A low-calorie dessert you can whip up for your family in under 15 minutes.
Un dessert hypocalorique que vous pouvez préparer pour votre famille en moins de 15 minutes.
The next episode breaks down Trogdor's fiery rage.
In the spirit of my favorite unproduced Don Bluth film, Peasants Goes West.
It wouldn't have lived up to a peasantry entail anyway.
Trogdor doesn't lose, he rage quits. We will draw 5 consecutive movement cards. Trogdor will follow the movement path on each of those. He gets automatic perma-burnination.
It's nice to see that both Trogdor and Rather Dashing alike can sometimes only win by losing.
That he is victorious, and then probably takes a really long nap. I would.
The next one shows you how you can build your own Void Tower.
Or make your own with poster board, a utility knife, ruler, pencil, and maybe a glue stick.
Even with all the pieces that come with the game already, it's not a true board game without some over-elaborate arts and crafts.
Oh, I'm dead. Oh, me too. I guess I am as well.
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, I'm sure that must have been cathartic for Strong Sad.
And also, I didn't authorize my appearance in this lame Instructables video.
Really? You don't even endorse it on your hat? Anyway, next we finally get to the unboxing, which Feels like it should be step 1, but what you gonna do?
There's our lineup, your starting lineup for your Troglanta Hawks.
Strong Sad, I can't believe you of all people are tarnishing this nerdy board game with a sports reference.
I'll spread these out like a true blackjack professional.
See, this is why you weren't invited to play poker at the inventory.
9 with good illustrations and 3 with strong bad illustrations.
Get those jabs in, Strong Sad. Your brother deserves all you give him.
9 of these, 3 by strong bad, making a total of 12.
Good math, Strong said. Good math.
Okay, Mike, don't be condescending. We all know Strong Sad's the smartest free country in.
That's a separate mini game, unrelated to the base game. You don't need to play it.
You probably shouldn't.
Ooh, Forbidden Minigame? I want to play Forbidden Minigame.
Now, can I grease that up, Mike, with like a Q-tip full of olive oil, perhaps?
Sure.
Yeah? Season it with some garlic?
Not everything is a recipe, Strong Sad.
The contents of Trogdor the board game laid bare.
Then a few years later, one more episode was released to break down the Expando deck.
Featuring such standouts as Tunnel Breath, Flaming Haldo, Peasant Intern, and Rollover Minutes, which I'm sure the young people will totally get.
Aw, it's sweet that you think you still have any young fans, Strong Sad.
Look at how excited poor Hardy Barty is there. Hoping to get the call up from Coach.
I'm sorry, Hadry Badry. I gotta go with my number 1 guy.
Now entering the board game. Number 47. Ready to pay.
Oh, Board Electrics, give us a card gauge card game already, you cowards.
Oh no! This knight is going to repair this cottage that I just burninated. How frustrating. But wait, if I play third string keeper, and I've got old war checks still in the box, I can bring them in to prevent the knight from repairing.
For videos that go into the boring to explain intricacies of gameplay, they could not have picked a better spokesman than Strong Sad.
Now that you know what each new card type does, I'll show you how to set up a game using the new Expando deck, I guess.
Now, the aforementioned playthrough video technically doesn't count as a 6-sided die, despite the aesthetic and the fact that Strong Sad seems in control of post-production. It also doesn't count as a disc 4 of 12, despite the fact that it's Strong Bad playing through a game. I think if we get like 2 more disc 4 of 12s, then I can start ranking those. Number 5, the Rulebook EP music videos. Again, another mini category within this mini category within this category. If you have a low tolerance for strong saddy and 6-sided tedium, the rules were also explained in song in the Rulebook EP, and 3 of those songs got videos. First, in Quick Start Overview, Puppet Strong Bad raps the basics.
This is the quick start overview. I'ma tell you all the things that you're supposed to do.
Now, the most important thing about this short is that we get to see Powered by the Cheat homeschool winner.
Now, Trogdor is a game that's cooperative. You can play it by yourself or with your stepmom's kids.
And the second most important thing is we get another just perfect moment of Strong Mad being a sweet little cinnamon roll.
We did it, the cheat!
Hey, what's that?
We turned Strong Mad into a green screen! I love you, the cheat!
Second, in a little tune that appears to take place inside the logo of the Homestar Runner and Beauregard show, Homestar sings about the actions you can do.
You can move or chomp or hide or borrow or even pollinate. Hey, that was great. It was super catchy. Everybody's gonna remember this one.
It's so catchy that Homestar gets too distracted to actually remember the meter the second time around.
Where you go to your house, and inside your house, you have a couple friends, and maybe eat a snack, and then play a board game called Trogdor the board game. And these are the actions that you can do. They are move and chomp and hide and borrow and pollinate.
Then both of Strong Bad's loose leaf worlds overlap as the Gregs play Trogdor the board game, and Brain Krieg explains Trogdor's fiery rage. After which, Homestar pops up in a hidden track to ask a simple question.
Did you win? Did you win?
If you didn't, I can only imagine how obnoxious this is.
I know you can't see my face, so you can tell how serious this is. But I really want to know. That's why I'm giving you this game outcome quiz.
These are all short, effective, and catchy. I would have loved videos for the whole EP. Maybe doing one for Strong Sad Song would have been a little redundant with 6 Added Die, but come on, we need a Big Knife music video eventually. Number 4, Maple Grove Market. While this isn't explicitly promoting the game, it was posted as part of the Kickstarter campaign, and I guess in a roundabout way, it does advertise the Homestar character meeples, which I do have, but they're over there and they're too small. I don't want to get that close to the camera.
We look like we belong in one of those old British stop-motion shows. You know, where we all speak in board-gamery terms while a pleasant narrator over-explains everything.
Welcome to Maple Grove Market.
I'm honestly impressed that Matt bothered to do a second British pleasant narrator voice instead of just reusing the one from Tronkles.
I trade for grain. I just eradicated all disease in Jakarta.
I lost a toad in the chocolate swamp.
Yes, every member of the gang associates with a different board game. And you know there's only one place that could lead.
Do it, Hamsar. Do it. Here. Do it. Oh, no. You just shanked my Jenga ship. Oh, no. It's our mortal enemy. Someone going to get a drink during the game. Ah!
Don't worry, guys. He'll pick you all back up when he gets back from the Scenorial Day tent event super sale. Number 3. Trogdor was a man / Trogdor was Dragon Man / the one from when the 70s.
Trogdor was a man. Trogdor was a dragon man. Trogdor was a man. Trogdor was a dragon man.
I've already said all I have to say about this one when I ranked the Powered by the Cheat tunes, but yeah, I love it. Super catchy. I might even listen to this one more than I listen to the real Trogdor song. I know it's sacrilege, but I love that power surge. Number 2, Stack 'em to the Heavens. Oh, Marshy, how I hate to love to hate you.
Stack 'em to the heavens! Stack 'em to the heavens! Now you can play a game called Stack 'em to the Heavens!
We call back to one of the best fake commercials with this real commercial for an arguably fake product within a real product.
That's right, Marshy. New from...
Oh, no, you don't, Wendell! This my barbecue! Stack 'em to the Heavens is a quick stacking game that's great for when your little brats are waiting for their chicken fingers.
We're vegan.
Yeah, this is simultaneously probably the closest we'll ever get to a real-life Fluffy Puff commercial, and also barely a commercial for a real product. It's for a bonus product within the product, namely the aforementioned Forbidden Minigame, where you can play with the pieces that already come with the game in a different game that barely counts as a game.
Shake up the bag, roll the knights and peasants, and take turns making radical stack-em-ups.
Even the dramatistration actors can barely pretend this is fun.
If I can force you to stack 3 peasants in a row, you lose.
Not if I can stack them weird ways enough to topple you down.
Oh no, you toppled me down.
Hey, it's great.
That's not normal bad commercial acting, that's just boredom.
Stack 'em to the Heavens is a talk say I made a long time ago, and then these jerks stole it.
Fluffy Puff versus Board Electrics, the corporate showdown we've all been waiting for. Whoever wins, we win.
The first one to stack 1,000,000 is doing it wrong.
Look, it's on par with a lot of cereal prizes, which might be why the announcer got confused at the end.
Included in every box of Trogdor cereal. I mean board game. Don't pour milk on it.
Hey, you can't tell me what to do. I don't need Strong Sad to explain this recipe to me. And my number 1 favorite Trogdor the board game promotional video, Wormwood version video. The Wormwood gaming craftsmen labor over a limited edition version of the Trogdor board, and Strong Bad riffs the video.
Synergy. Dynamic upstream. Unlock your potential.
The Consummate tier,
Oh,
an exclusive
talking.
offering in this campaign from the Artisans of Wormwood, is a tribute to the enduring majesty that is Trogdor the Burninator.
Wait, Trogdor?
I just assumed from the music that this was a commercial for insurance or one of them old man medications.
Look, as a part-time riffer myself, plug, I appreciate Strong Bad's skills of a riffer. And I appreciate that Strong Bad knows when to mock and when to respect the video's respect toward the Burninator.
This guy totally ruined this board and won't be working here much longer.
Consummate V's of genuine silver draw your attention right where it belongs, to he who comes in the night.
Yes. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Even without the riffing, it would be pretty funny hearing such a serious-looking video talk so reverently about Trogdor.
This guy needs to back up off of this laser cutter.
The visuals on their own are immensely satisfying, on top of which Strong Bad's riffs are funny. It's always nice to watch something that's both pleasant and hilarious.
We seasoned the mighty Burninator with fresh, cracked black pepper and what is clearly cumin. Or maybe ground mustard. We dump an entire gallon of Grandma's protein shake on a board for no reason.
And that's my ranking of the Trogdor the board game promo videos, as an epilogue my ranking of Homestar commercials in general. But which one is your favorite? Let's discuss this all in the comments, and if you like this video, you might also like this one where I pitch the Homestar product that I wish was real, the Homestar Runner Theme Park Ride. And until next time, this is Dave, signing off.